Number 7, an event planner is planning a party. It costs the event planner a one-time fee of $35 to rent the venue and $10.25 per attendee. The event planner has a budget of $300. What is the greatest number of attendees possible without exceeding the budget? This without exceeding the budget is our first telltale sign that this is not going to be an equation that we're setting up. When I say equation, I mean there's an equal sign in the middle. We do need to set up something. It's not an equation. Without exceeding means they're going to spend money up to, but not over, the budget. So it must be less than that, right? It could be the full budget, but it's probably going to be less. So it will be less than or equal to the budget, what they spend. And what is their budget? It's $300. So whatever we have, it's going to be less than or equal to 300. And I get a feeling that I made that less than or equal to 300 really big. So I'm going to scoot it over a little bit so I have some more room. Okay, what are they going to spend the money on? First, there is a one-time fee of $35. All right, so we got this flat rate of $35. Then there's something else we're going to be spending it on. There is a charge of $10.25 per attendee. They're not telling us what variable to use to represent the number of attendees, so I'm going to say X. X is how many attendees. So if it's $10.25 for every attendee, it's $10.25 times the number of attendees, $10.25x. So $35 for the flat rate fee, the one-time fee, $10.25 for every attendee. So if there's 25 attendees, we would multiply 10.25 times 25, add 35. However many attendees there are, the grand total cannot go over our budget, must be less than or equal to our budget of 300. We've got it. We have our, as I mistakenly erased the equal, we have our inequality ready to solve. So let's do it. First, I want to solve for x. I'm going to undo what's been done to x. So I need to get rid of the 35, and then I need to get rid of the 10.25 because x has been multiplied by 10.25, then 35 added to it. Let's go backwards. The opposite of adding is subtracting. So I'm going to subtract 35 from both sides. Then I have 10.25x. That's a point. Looks a little high. 10.25x is less than or equal to 300 minus 35 is 265. Now I'm going to pick up my calculator because I can do a lot of mental math in my head. But that one, the 265, the division I'm about to do, that I can't do in my head. So to undo 10.25 times x, to the opposite of that, I'm going to divide both sides by x. And looking at my calculator, it says that x is less than or equal to 25.85. Right. Is that my answer? It's what the math says, 25.85. Would I get it right if I put that in? Nope, I would not. Because the question is not what is the answer to the equation. The question is what is the greatest number of attendees possible without exceeding the budget. Attendees are people. They are whole people. We cannot invite 0.85 of a person. So it has to be a whole number. Since x is less than or equal to 25.85, the next number, the biggest number that's smaller than 25.85, the biggest whole number or integer that's smaller than 25.85, that's 25. So 25 is my answer. That is the greatest number of attendees possible without exceeding the budget. One last little side note, be careful with inequalities. They like throwing in ones where you either have to divide or multiply by a negative number in order to solve. If that happens, be sure that you take whatever symbol is in the middle and you reverse it. They like to throw those in there. This one isn't. We divide by a positive number, but that's just a little bonus fact for future problems. But our answer here is 25. Hey guys, this video was helpful or useful in any way, please feel free to let the algorithm know about it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, even buy me a coffee if you're so inclined. Links for that down below as well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. See you later. Bye.